Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome to my New York City kitchen, where today we're making pickled red cabbage. So I've got half of a beautiful red cabbage here. We're gonna slice that up in a second, but first let's talk about what we're gonna pickle with. I've got some salt and a little bit of sugar. You can get rid of that sugar entirely if you want, totally up to you. I've got some black peppercorns, some caraway seeds, and some coriander seeds. So that's gonna go over here into our pot. Then I have an equal mix of water and apple cider vinegar. That's gonna go in as well. Then I'm gonna bring this up and I have it on high and we're just gonna boil it. So the boiling, we wanna get the salt and the sugar dissolved in there, get all those beautiful spices really heated up. So that's gonna boil and we're gonna prep our cabbage. So you can also use green cabbage, whichever you prefer. The one thing about the red cabbage is it has these anthocyanins in it, which are different than the green. So the color of the fruit or vegetable adds a different type of antioxidant, which is super fun, right? So you could also do a purple and green mixed together. I'm just going to slice across with my knife. Small as I can. This is kind of a big head, so I have to actually pick my knife up off the board so that I can carefully try to make it as thin as possible. And I'm gonna go all the way across. So we're trying to really shred it. You can also use a food processor if you have the disc that is kind of a slicing disc. That will also shred it nicely. And then when we're done with this, so I'm just gonna kind of put it in here and shred it a little bit so that when we put it into the pot, it's already kind of broken apart a little bit. This will keep for a couple of weeks in your fridge. You definitely wanna wait about 8-12 hours minimum, preferably overnight, before you really eat it, so that it gives it time to marinate in that beautiful pickling liquid. Go across, kind of peel back some of these outer layers. And we do want to avoid that core. You can cut it out ahead of time if that's easier for you. All right, so here is our giant heaping bowl of red cabbage. I'm gonna give our vinegar pickling mix a stir. So it's been boiling for about a minute here. I'm gonna turn it off actually. So I just cut the heat and I'm gonna carefully kind of put in our cabbage. Just gonna use some tongs here. Get it all right in there. Great. All right, so essentially, I'm gonna let that kind of marinate and hang out there for about 15-20 minutes. And when it's a little bit cooler, I'm gonna transfer it into a container, one large container, a couple smaller containers, whatever you want. And then I'll pop it in the fridge, and tomorrow I'll pull it out and pair it with some burger, some roasted veggies, maybe some chicken. We'll see what I feel like, right? But it's gonna be great. So I'm Abby. This is my pickled red cabbage. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.